Good evening. You join us on a Monday night. It's wet, it's mild, it's the end of February. That can only mean one thing. Yes, so I sound like a wrestling commentator. No, not really. That's not it at all. Tonight's the night to go and see amphibian migration. It's happening live this time of year outside in our garden. We've got our gorgeous wild area that we've been cultivating for years and years. It's full of logs and old plants and old bits and bobs out there. Plus we've got no fewer than 4 ponds and a stream, which I've made. And it's absolutely teeming this time of year. So join us live. I've got my gorgeous chappies right here. We're going to go outside in the garden and you guys are coming with us. You're going to discover exactly what we're going to find live, unworked out, and everything. It's completely spontaneous. Hopefully we're going to see some awesome stuff. Are you guys ready? I certainly am. Are you guys ready? I'm certainly ready. Right, come and join us now. So we're going to walk around. We're going to be really, really quiet. We're going to walk really flat-footed. Oh goodness, look what's down there. Frog spawn, look, it's developing already. Look at that frog spawn. In fact, if I get real close, you can see already the frog spawn is dividing. It's going from these single blobs into like elongated blobs. They are the individual embryos. Beautiful. So hopefully they'll be emerging soon as tadpoles. Right, okay, that's right. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. That's it, shine it so we can see. We've got a little palmate newt. Look, that's actually a little male. The palmate is the smallest newt in Britain. So the palmates are dinky, they're about as long as your finger. Then smooth newts are about in between size. Then the great crested are huge, they're up to about 18, 20 centimetres long.
There's another one.
Beautiful.
Oh
yeah, that's another little palmate. That's it, you line them up for me so I can see.
There we go.
Beautiful. Let's carry on.
Here he is, there's the frog.
There's
the frog.
Where's the frog? Oh yeah, there he is. Hang on, let's get down there. Is it line him up for me? There he is, sitting on the bottom. So this is probably a male who's just waiting for females because the males tend to be a lot more common than the females. So he's just sitting in here waiting, and in a bit he'll be croaking and hoping any females nearby in earshot, they'll come along and they'll go, oi, hello. And the rest will be spawn history. Oh, hang on, look what's down there. What can you see? You see him? A frog. Oh, off she goes. So that's a common frog. So that's, and in fact, look, what's right here? More spawn. Look, you can see it really, really dividing now. Look at that. Can one of you shine your torch on there so I can see? That's it. You can really see it dividing. Look, going from those little tiny blobs and splitting out into the embryos. Each one will become a tadpole. Right, let's keep on looking.
Bye, frog.
That's what work our way along. Nice and flat-footed because vibrations go through the ground from our feet and they send shockwaves through the water which will scare them away. So whenever we're doing this, we've got to keep really flat-footed. Now have a look in the main pond here because there might be a few. I'm very careful. Oh, it's more frog spawn. More frog spawn. Crumbs.
Oh,
There's a tench. So that's a tench. So certainly a beautiful animal, but not the sort of animal we're looking for tonight. So keep on looking. Oh, look, what's down there? What's down there? Look at that beauty. That's it, absolutely beautiful. That's not just a newt, that's a great crested newt. That's the large, oh there he goes. Isn't he gorgeous? Big old male, he's got a big flat tail, big white flash on his tail. Keep shining the spot down there so we can see. Big white flash on his tail. And what he does is to court his female, he'll go along in front of a female, he'll turn around and wiggle that beautiful tail in her face. Keep looking, let's see if we can see any more. So we've now come to our main pond. And now if we just scan really slow. Our water boatman, we've got quite a few water boatmen. Let's look at these boatmen.
And there's a palmate.
There's a palmate, brilliant.
There's another one.
Oh, well done, hang on, let's see. If you light them up for it, there you go. There's a palmate swimming off. That's a really gravid female. Gravid means pregnant. So if you can shine your light down there, I'll zoom in on him. Oh, sorry, where is she? There she is, she's just disappearing. Beautiful. Oh, what's that?
There's one.
Boatman. What else can we see?
There's another one here.
Oh, look at that, oh, beautiful, look at that one. Let me zoom in on that one. So you like that with the spot for me? Beautiful. Look, there's a palmate on the bottom. Gorgeous. So they look like lizards, but they're not lizards. They're a little amphibian that's got 4 legs. Right, let's keep going. That's it. After it's been all moist and rainy and especially mild, these guys migrate at night. That's why we have to come out at night. In the daytime, they keep their heads down. But at night, they come out, and this is when they're doing all that. What can you see? Where's the palmate? Let me look down your light. Oh yeah, look at that one. Beauty. Look at that. I'll try and zoom on that one again. Come on, zoom. There we are. A beautiful palmate sitting on the bottom. That's a little male. You can see along his back, he's got a gorgeous, like ridge of a crest down his back, and you can see his cloaca all swollen up as well. What can you see, huh?
There's another one over here.
Another one? Oh, here's another one. Wow, look at him. Yeah, there's loads of palmates. They're lovely palmates. There he is. Look, just hanging there. I think that one might be a female. Look how fat she is. Look, she's absolutely full up with eggs. So unlike the frog spawn and the toad spawn, which is laid in clumps or in strings, these guys lay individual eggs wrapped up in the plants. Beautiful. Right, let's carry on hunting around. Can you see him? Oh, there's a palmate down here. Can you light up that one for me so I can see? There we go. There's a look at that beautiful palmate. Another little male. He's got his beautiful crest along his back and onto his tail. He does exactly the same as the great cresteds. He'll go along in front of a female, he'll turn around in front of her, and he then fan his tail in her face. It's almost like he's stroking her face, saying, come on, mate with me, mate with me. And if she likes him, she'll then follow him. He'll then guide her to a really good spot where she'll lay her eggs, and then he'll go on top and he'll fertilise it. Oh, but look at that great crested down there. Look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh my goodness, he's a monster. Big old man. Look at that massive crest. He must be, wow, I don't know how big he is. He must be about 15, 16 centimetres. See how massive his crest is down his back? That is the great crested newt. What a beautiful boy. Right, let's get the light off him because we don't want to disturb him. Right, my lovelies, I think it's time for bed, but that is a wonderful evening. Glad you could have joined us. We saw a few beasties there. We'll speak to you soon on Rob's Wild Adventures. Ta-ta!